We're here to tell you what we're experiencing, what we're seeing from the provider side, from the community side, from a very real side. So we hope that none of us, and I doubt that any of us is going to mince words here or leave anything unsaid, all again in the spirit of shared learning and the spirit of furthering a cause that's obviously dear to all of us here and to you as well.
Some of these families that were split apart suddenly by the earthquake, or had to take the decision to maybe bring their children in, or just kind of fled in a state of panic. So there are many stories that are such of people that realize that being here and not being able to have a permit to work, for example, and take care of their families will not realize any dream that they have, and prefer to go rebuild their lives back in Haiti. There are also those who really dream that rebuilding Haiti is really 100% on their agenda. So they prefer really looking at it from a pioneer's point of view and going right back there and sticking their hands in the rubble and starting over.
But what I come to realize, and I experience that with so many people that I'm dealing with, a lot of our brothers and sisters do want to stay in Haiti. They do want to do whatever they can to build that country.
A number of people have opted to return because starting over here seemed a lot more daunting than facing the challenges in Haiti. Many of those who opted to return, I think, had something better to go back to, if you will, had something that pulled them that said, at least it wasn't all lost. Whereas those who have decided to remain here, I think really are gonna represent, are gonna constitute a group of folks that we're gonna struggle to address their needs.
The timing of this is also, a factor in how the collectivity of Haitians will be able to recover. We are at a time where economically and financially the world is really in turmoil, and it is not creating any kind of a nurturing or welcoming environment for anyone that would migrate in any point of the world at this point, because everyone is really struggling, especially the Haitian community in many parts, because financially and professionally, a good portion of them are at the bottom of the economic ladder.
The remittances, which before the disaster accounted for 1/3 of the entire GDP of the Haitian economy, after the earthquake, these remittances are the most effective and efficient form of disaster relief there is. And that's what the community wants here, is to be able to work. That speaks so well of the resilience and the self-reliance of the Haitian community.
As we go through the same process of trying to have them assess their reality. And they are concerned that the individuals are not getting the support that they need. For example, in Haiti. And for example, we have families who would tell you, okay, we could go back, but they're asking us $6,000–7,000 US to pick up the rubbles of our home so we could at least clean the area and start building a house so we can go back with our children. And this is the support that they're not getting on the ground as individuals. As a country as a whole, you hear different sides of the stories. You hear some sides telling you it's coming along, some others are telling you nothing's happening. Some people on the ground are not seeing anything happen. But the first step is, what help can they get on the ground in Haiti to start rebuilding themselves, even if it's their own little world. starting to see those head of households coming in and asking, okay, can you help me with the utility bill? Because my water went up, my electricity is going up, everything else is piling up. So now they are seeking assistance because they cannot hold the fort anymore. So yes, there is a need for them now to stabilize, get some. They also want to get comfortable. If they're going to have a life here, they've been on pause for so long. If they're going to have a life here, it has to start eventually.
Traumatic, very traumatic, clearly, very scary, very uncertain, very roller coaster like, a high one day and a low the following day because of all the uncertainties. Of course, I think we resist this need to speak to someone and just express our fears, express our pains, express our worries. I don't know that mental health is in our DNA for some strange reason. We believe that as long as we're alive, we're gonna pick ourselves up and it's gonna be all right. And so I worry about that because I think that each and every one of those survivors or evacuees, and I would say each and every one of us, being the service providers, we need that break, we need that pause, we need that opportunity to say, oof, what are we gonna do here? And so if we're feeling it, and of course I was speaking of people who are relatively well off when you compare evacuees and survivors. So imagine